What's good? It's Jordan. Today I'll be talking to you about why we fail to understand consequences. I want you guys to like, subscribe, comment down below. Share this video with your friends, family members, co-workers, associates. Let's get this work. We need to understand that in this life, we have consequences. We fail to understand these consequences because we may think it's just life's course on why we may go through certain situations in this life that we may go through. We must understand that in this life, you have good decisions and bad decisions. And if we decide to take the route of doing wrong and doing bad things, we will face these consequences. But if we take the route of doing the right thing, we will reap the benefits and rewards that the Most High has planned for us. Even if we look in history and we look at past generations, the Most High does not change. The Most High runs the same program all the time. It's for us to understand what program the Most High is running under and follow the Most High. See, we think we can do things in this world and no one is seeing. But the Most High sees and knows everything. And the Most High knows how to deal with us when we're doing wrong. We know when we're doing wrong. We know when we're not doing the right thing. We know when we decide to choose the path of destruction. But it's for us to not choose that path. Sometimes we may choose the path of destruction due to the fact of the matter of thinking we can work through destruction and make destruction work. You cannot make destruction, anything that is with destruction, work at all. We try to go into our minds and create scenarios in our minds thinking that it's just life as to why we're going through many various different situations and that's just how life is, but that's not how life is. There are people in this life that haven't faced the same consequences that you may have faced due to the fact of the matter of following the Most High and doing the right thing. Even though the right thing is harder, it's better in the long run. If you decide that you want to do the wrong thing, you will not reap rewards and blessings in the long run. That's just how the Most High is, and that's just how the balance of life is. So you have a decision today to make in your own personal life. And the decision that you decide to make, know that you will reap what you sow. If you do the right thing and you follow the Most High and know what the Most High requires of you in this life, you will reap great rewards and blessings. Not to say that there won't be various scenarios and situations that may pop up in your life, but it's not every day that you will be going through these scenarios and situations. There are people who just decide to live a rebellious life and decide to do whatever they feel like and decide that they want to live however they want to live. And with that being said, they go through various trials and tribulations that they cannot get out of, many various binds that they cannot get out of. But if they would just turn to the Most High and understand the Most High and understand what the Most High wants them to do in this life, many various scenarios and situations that they go through, they will not be going through those scenarios and situations. So we have to be aware of the decisions that we decide to make, the environments we decide to place ourselves around, the people we decide to place ourselves around, the things that we do when we feel that no one is watching, no one knows, because these things can come back to bite us. See, at a certain age, we cannot dwell and depend on others. We cannot think that we're able to make bad decisions due to the fact of the matter of other people making bad decisions. You have many various people in this life that think that they can make any choice and decision that they want to due to the fact of the matter of others doing whatever they want to. And when you do things like that, you do not get on the Most High's good side. When you do these things, the Most High is furious. The Most High will deal with you, because we must be leaders and not be followers. And it's easier said than done, because there are many times a lot of people who manipulate situations, try to peer pressure you into doing wrong, but we have to stand firm and know that when these people face consequences for their actions, we will not face consequences with them. We have to separate ourselves, and we have to know the life that we decide that we want to live. And the life that you may want to live is not the life someone else may want to live. So be real with yourself, be authentic, and know that in this life today, it's a journey. And if we look at the world around us, many times the decisions of the leaders in this world is the reason why this whole world is the way it is. Greed, envy, jealousy. Think about it. What you see in this world right now is due to consequences of many people not following the Most High, thinking they can be under the rebellious spirit, the Antichrist spirit. And the Most High is not proud of these things. So now we may face various consequences due to the fact of the matter of living in a fallen world, where nobody cares for each other, where everyone is selfish, where people only care about a situation when they're in it. And if they're not in that situation, then they don't care. This is the world that we live in today. So do you want to be on the Most High's bad side or on the Most High's good side? Because I want to be on the Most High's good side. Not saying that every day that I wake up, I do the right thing, I follow the word, I walk around just with my head held high with faith and just think that this world is an amazing place. I have my days where I have negative traits and negative habits that I have to work on. I have some days where I don't want to speak to anyone. I have some days where I see how the world is and I get frustrated, and that's a normal thing. But for me, my faith in the Most High is still strong, and I know that your faith in the Most High can be strong too. So we have to realize that in this fallen world, there's going to be many trials and tribulations due to people not understanding the consequences that they may face. And sometimes the consequences that we may face, it may hurt generations after us, because we do not understand how to stop the negative traits, the negative habits that we decide to do. So we pass it on to other generations. The adults pass it on to the other generations. Now this has a continuous process of hurting generation after generation after generation after generation. And somebody has to break these generational curses. Because if we decide to live with negative habits and negative traits, then what is the youth going to look up to? What is the youth going to do? The youth is just going to do the same things that past generations did. And the Most High is going to run the same play and just punish us for not learning and understanding. Look at other people's experiences, whether it's your friends, your family members, your co-workers, your associates, strangers. Just observe their circumstance and situation and understand where their circumstance and situation stems from. And you can get a stronger perspective on the world that we live in. Don't be that individual that just thinks about themselves, but be that individual that is aware of their surroundings, aware of what's going on in the world, aware of the people around them, aware of the environment around them. That's how you develop into a strong individual. Being aware of what the Most High wants you to do as well. Because the Most High provides us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on this journey for us to understand others' experiences and understand how we can relate to other people and encourage other people and focus on what we need to do on this journey to be stronger. See, if we decide that we want to live however we want to live, then we fail to understand the consequences of how we decide that we want to live. But if we decide that we want to make a change is never easy, but a change is possible. So I want to leave you with this scripture verse today, and I hope in your own personal life that you understand that there's many various different consequences if we fail to understand the consequences to the situations that we may be placed in this world and in this life. Hebrews 12:11. For the time being, no discipline brings joy, but seems sad and painful. Yet to those who have been trained by it, afterwards it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness, right standing with God, and the lifestyle and attitude that seeks conformity to God's will and God's purpose. I want to thank you for watching today and understand that you can use this message to help others, to inform others in your own personal lives today. Peace.